What is the Golden State Warriors front office doing? Because from the outside, it looks like they keep making moves that do not match the moment. This is a team with Steph and Curry still playing at an elite level, still chasing another championship, and still giving you a real chance to win right now. But instead of fully committing to that window, the Warriors keep sending mixed signals. It now feels like they are already thinking about the future more than the present. And that is what makes this whole situation so frustrating. At one point, the expectation was that if Golden State was going to make noise, they needed to get another real star. That was the only way to properly support Steph and make one more serious run. If you open up cap space, you don't just sit there and admire it. You use it to get better. That is why fans were looking at names like DeRozan and even bigger swings depending on what became available. If you're serious about contending, you make the move that raises your ceiling. But instead of a clean, aggressive answer, the Warriors always seem to end up in this awkward middle ground, where the plan sounds ambitious, but the result feels underwhelming. That is what drives people crazy. Because if you're not going to make the superstar move, then at least make the move that actually fits in the roster. Do something that actually helps Steph. Do something that actually helps the team win. But do not keep leaving the fan base to guess what the actual plan is. If Golden State was seriously in the mix for LeBron, then that told everybody exactly where their head was at. They were not looking for a small upgrade or a depth move. They were looking for a franchise-changing swing. That was basically the front office admitting that Steph still needs a major co-star, not just role players and hope. But once that move did not happen, the offseason never really recovered. Instead of a clean backup plan, the Warriors looked like a team scrambling for direction. And that is what made the whole thing super frustrating. If you're willing to chase LeBron, then you already know the roster is not enough. So once that swing falls through, the next move has to be just as serious. Otherwise, the whole offseason starts to feel like a mess of half measures. That is exactly what happened. The LeBron pursuit showed ambition, but what followed did not match it, and the gap between the big idea and the actual result is why this offseason feels so chaotic. Let's be real. Stephen Curry does not have forever. He's still great, even considering the GOAT conversation. He's still dangerous, still the reason why this team matters. But every season from here on out has to be treated like it matters. You cannot just waste these years by acting stuck between two timelines. Either you're all in on winning a championship, or clearly you're into the next era. And right now, the Warriors feel like they were trying to do both. That is a problem, because fans keep on waiting for a move that will never happen. And instead, what they get is a front office that can't do nothing. They're just overthinking the market and leaving the roster in a weird in-between state. So at the end of the day, this is why Warriors fans are so frustrated. Steph Curry is still here, still great, still chasing more, and the front office keeps making it feel like the timeline is slipping away. If the team is already looking toward the next era, then that explains a lot. But it also makes the current season feel even more important because you do not get these years back. And that is a real message here. The Warriors need to choose a lane. Either go all in on helping Steph win again, or be honest about the rebuild and stop pretending it is still the same mission. Because if you keep trying to do both, they might end up wasting the last great chapter of one of the best careers the league has ever seen.